Hey everybody, it's David W. Stock here. I'm doing some videos on goal setting. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about goal setting is clarity. Clarity is just so important in goal setting. Um, so if you saw my last video, it was about the wheel of life. So the wheel of life is great. It gives you some categories of your life to look at, and I encourage you to do that first. Um, Once you've got that, you might want to start setting some goals, which is great. But I encourage you to really take some time and make sure that you're very, very clear about what your goals are. Not just what your goals are, but why. So the first part is the what. Um, when you're talking about a money goal, for example, my goal is to be rich is not a goal. It needs to be very specific. If you want to have a certain amount of money in the next year, then that's great. Then write down the number. So those are goals that are easy to measure. Um, Financially, we can just turn it into a number pretty easily, and then it's easy to measure. But there are other kinds of goals. You might have goals for your relationship. You might have goals for your spirituality that are a little bit harder to measure. So that's where that wheel of life becomes a really handy tool, because you can give yourself a rating, a 1 to 10 scale, um, where you're at right now and where you want to be at the end of the year. Um, if you want to just push all your categories up to a level 8, that's that's marvelous. But you need to really look at those areas and see if you can get even more clear about it. If there's certain things in your relationship that you want to have, like I want to have a date night 3 times a month, you can measure that. So that's something that you want to be clear about, as clear as you possibly can. And then the other side of it is the why. And so it's very important to get very, very clear about your why. The better your why is, the easier it's going to be to find the how. So get clear on that. Um, yeah, if your goal is to be rich because I want to be rich, that's not a goal. You need to know why. Why do you need that amount of money? What's it going to do for you? What's it going to do for your family? How is it going to improve your quality of life? What about your physical body? If you just have a goal of I want to be big and strong, that's not very clear. And what's the why? So a better goal would be, um, that I want to PB my half marathon time this year. I already know what my PB is from last year, so I just want to do a little better than that. So that's definitely specific enough for the what and the why. What's the why behind that? Well, it's going to give me a great sense of satisfaction and the knowledge that I can master my body to improve it even more over last year's PB for my half marathon time. That's an amazing goal, because I know that if I can master my body, I can master other areas of my life. It gives me a great sense of satisfaction. Write those down. When you have uh, those whys come to you, write them down with your goal. So that's just a little bit on clarity. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to do another one uh, on urgency next. All right. Have a great day.